me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am excited for today's video. This is my first time purchasing anything pre-loved. This is my first time trying Poshmark. I just got a package. So if you guys want to see if this is a good experience, because I want to see too, let's go. Okay, so I have wanted these shoes from Jimmy Choo for a good little minute. The fact that the shoes that I bought that are inspired Child, I'm so excited I can't even talk. But to show you how long I have wanted these shoes, I bought these shoes from ASOS. I wore these to Drea's wedding, which was in 2023. Which, yes. But I bought those because I wanted the shoes from Jimmy Choo, but I couldn't find them. So I went and I got the dupe. And this is just a sign to certain things that you really, really want. The dupe is not going to fix it for you. You just need to go ahead and get the real thing, because now look, now I got both shoes when I really only wanted one. But that just to show you how much I have wanted these. And I guess like it's not a shoe that they keep in stock like a So Kate with Christian Louboutin, right? So it was there. They don't have it anymore. I did see someone say that you can go into a Jimmy Choo outlet and have them order it for you, and I think with that it costs like $500, $600. Oh, the original like retail price of this is $1,050. But I don't have any Jimmy Choo outlet near me, so the best bet everyone was saying is to find it pre-loved, and I was really only seeing it on Poshmark or Depop. But the thing is, now I was seeing it on Poshmark for the $500, $600 like the Jimmy Choo outlet. But the only reason I was a little skeptical on that is because most of them were only using like a stock image of it. I don't like that. Like I said, I've never shopped pre-loved before. I have sold things to the real, but I've never used it the opposite way. And something about only seeing like the stock image is giving, baby, show me what I'm actually going to purchase. I don't want to see the image that comes off, Jimmy Choo's website. Show me the shoe that you have in stock. So I did finally see one, and they had the actual shoe. They showed the box, all of that type of stuff. It was listed under good condition, which, there's like what, excellent, very good, something like that, right? And I was like, okay. Looking at the picture, it really, to me, said the only issue is like the bottom of the shoes, which is the bottom of the shoes. I don't necessarily care that much. And you can get something like that fixed, right? You can get the soles fixed, stuff like that. However, and now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, it was a little dimly lit with the pictures. I don't know, but I really wanted them. Oh, also, y'all, I am a 7.5 foot, right? In heels, I will either purchase an 8 or 8.5. I don't even bother purchasing heels in a 7.5, especially like, European sizing shoes. European size. Yeah, I said it right the first time. I don't bother trying heels on in a 7.5. I go straight to an 8, 8.5. So with a lot of designer shoes, I will purchase either a 38 or 38.5. I do think the So Kates, I had to go up to a 39. But this shoe that I am holding was listed at 39.5. But it's also confusing because 39.5, when you Google it, says that that's an 8 or 8.5. And I'm like, but I thought it 38 or 38.5. So I also took the risk of these shoes might be too big. However, I did see people saying that this shoe from Jimmy runs small. So I was like, okay, well, if I size up, even though I'm not sure I'm sizing up anymore, then somehow this should work out. So those are the two things that I am mainly concerned about, is the sizing and the quality of the shoe. But I will say, the seller, I purchased this on Tuesday and it's already here. So shout out to you. Put that right in the box. This is the box. It's little, but this is the box. Can you see that? And it does say, oh, you're definitely not gonna see that, but it does say 39.5. Sound a little loose in there, but take that off. That's how it comes in. And okay. So one shoe. Look at how cute this is. Now this is a shoe. This is a shoe, okay? So look at it. The sole, looks good to me. I don't see anything wrong. The outside of the shoe. The other one, I'm avoiding looking at the bottom because I'm like, the sole of the other one, there's a little something. There's a little scratch on the sole of the other one, but again, yeah, let me see. All right, let's see the bottom of these shoes. Oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. This looks like it was worn maybe 2 or 3 times. That is not, listen, I got bottoms of the shoes in my closet that are much worse. That is not that bad. I was literally thinking from how the pictures look that this is something I would have to get redone. I definitely don't think that this is worth getting done again. Okay, moment of truth, put it on. Does it fit? But before I do that, it says My Teresa. Is this is the receipt. Okay, to let you know that it's real. This is the receipt. Oh, this really has to be a new-ish type shoe because it was only purchased April of last year. I'm not gonna show I'm not gonna show the entire thing just because the person who purchased it, like their entire address and all of that is on here, their name, address, which is kind of crazy, but I guess to prove, you know, that they purchased it. And they paid $5.98 for it. Again, because I told you, like, you couldn't purchase this like directly from Jimmy Choo or anything like that. That's a little crazy that like their whole address, all their information. Oh, period. New York, babe. Just like me. All right, so moment of truth now is to put the shoes on and see if they fit. I had to do a quick little, you know, disinfect, clean swipe type of moment because I'm still putting my foot in shoes that were owned by somebody else, but they fit. I'm so excited. Like, you guys don't even understand. Hold on. Can you see? Can they see? Look at these shoes, y'all. Look at these shoes. Look at these shoes. Look at these shoes. Look at these shoes. Look. I'm trying to get y'all every angle I can to see these shoes because I don't think you understand. This is the sexiest, prettiest shoe I have ever put on my foot. If you want to talk about feminine ass shoe, listen. I like my purchase. Oh, let me show you these are the ASOS dupes that I bought. A pretty spot on dupe, but hold on. As you can tell, slight differences between the two, and the Jimmy one is better. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know the little dopamine that you get from a new purchase? It gets even better when it's a good purchase that you're actually like really excited about and it really turned out well when you were a little bit nervous. So the 2 things I was concerned about: 1, sizing. It's the correct size. 2, quality of the shoe. It was a good quality shoe and I only paid $257 for it when its full retail price is over $1,000. It sounds like a win to me. It sounds like a win to me. Poshmark might have to see me again with other shoes that, you know, you can't get anymore. I've been seeing a lot of Dior sandals that I think are really, really cute, but obviously you can't purchase them anymore. Might have to look into Poshmark and whatnot to see if anyone's selling them, and some Giuseppe's as well. But Poshmark, we here. Poshmark, Depop, Real, we might have to get into the pre-love stuff because the way this just made my day, y'all. I keep looking at the shoes because they are just fire shoes. All right, y'all, so that is it for this video. I hope seeing me test this out has helped. If any of you were thinking of getting into pre-loved shopping, let me know your experience if you have tried any of these sites, any places that you guys would recommend. Let me know all of that in the comments down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.